Happy Traditional Thursday, everybody. We already gave you a tutorial this week with the Palomas on Tuesday for Cinco de Mayo, so I'm going to answer a question that I keep getting in direct messages and in comments, which is how do you make these syrups? It's called simple syrup for a very standard reason. All syrups are a sweetener and a liquid. In this case, all the liquid is water, and in a simple syrup, you're going to do sugar. So it's white sugar and water, equal parts, 1 part, 1 part. So that's a cup and a cup, a half a cup, a half a cup. If you want it a little bit sweeter, add more sugar. You want it a little less sweet, add more water. Get it over heat, let it get nice and warm, stir in that sugar until it's dissolved, and there you go. You have simple syrup. Once that's cooled down is when you can start having some fun with it. So in this case, for instance, we chopped up a whole bunch of fresh ginger root, and once our syrup was warm, not cool, but warm, we went ahead and put that ginger root in there to let all of those flavors and oils out and get into the liquid, and you see what we ended up with. Delicious flavor. Now, because that was a lot of additional surface area than you would have on, say, a jalapeno, this jalapeno actually lived in this jar for a little while. We kept going back and tasting it. As the sugar and the heat started to really meld, we decided how spicy do we want it, and that's when we pulled the pepper out. It stayed exactly where we wanted it to be. We like spice, that's got a pretty good kick. Here we used a different sweetener, which is always an option. In this case, it was honey lavender from the bee's knees recipe that you guys got yesterday. There's honey and sugar in this one, but primarily it's honey. Once we did the same thing, got everything dissolved and got the liquid to be exactly what we were looking for, we put in our lavender and just let all those oils and that beautiful scent really distribute through it. And that's what adds that potency and that nose to the drink. Now, cinnamon is an interesting one, and this is a case where in some ingredients you're going to actually leave them in there permanently. Because cinnamon doesn't have a very porous surface area, you don't get a whole lot of flavor out of it very quickly. So this is going to constantly get spicier and spicier. You see the color gets a little darker and darker, but that's by design, and you can do that way. Very easy, simple rules to follow on this, but the key, sweetener, water, relatively equal parts. Have fun with it, try all sorts of random things, and shoot me some messages and comments if you have any questions about it. Happy to talk it through with you. Cheers, everybody.